a point of money. That's more of a problem with money. What I'm actually planning on doing is getting some new wolf glasses and then get new regular glasses after. Anyway, so I've been doing things in the abandoned factory to level up in money and stuff a bit. Oh, actually, fuck. Before I start, I don't got the border thing on. Quick second. Whomp. And poof. No borders. Magic. It's magic. Anyway. So, we did a few things in the band factory. Got some more money. Everyone, I think, is like 22 now, I believe. 22. Yeah, everyone's 22. I did do off-screen gambling and got a few things. I got the lucky source that gives luck +1, and I also got the vitality one. I did not notice until I got that whole vitality. Look at whole vitality. It's fucking 12. 12. So I was like, fuck. I'm going to put it on whole. Good lord. Shave your beard. Now that's getting kind of weird. Actually, I've been meaning to shave it. I just haven't gotten around to it. I usually shave my beard when I get my hair cut, and I've been slouching on that. But, haven't messed with any other equipment, I don't think, yet. Which is actually what we're gonna do now. Persona-wise, I don't think I did any... Let's see... Get you... Pretty sure... I think I did them at the end of the last stream, if I remember correctly, those two. Very costly, this one is, though. I meant off. Yeah. And how many free cards? I've been trying to build up some free cards, too. 158, not bad. Okay, so last time, lots of fires and shit happened, and we got a riddle about gold. Gold, what could possibly be? But before we go on to that, we got rumor mongering and shit that probably check out. Oh, also, I found out something about rumors. Oh, you know, fuck. So many things. I need to also change Twitch thing real quick. So, I found out something about rumors. So, guess what? You can't change rumors. Once you've picked a rumor, you're stuck there. But, yeah, you can't change any of the rumors. So, I was like, well, shit, good thing I didn't choose anything bad. But I only chose the gambling one. So, I picked slots when I did that. So, on the upside, that worked out. But good thing, like, blackjack's kind of shitty. Maybe the rumor makes it a little better, but I haven't had much luck with the abusing blackjack. So... when it came to the gambling, I just, you know, while doing video stuff, I just hitting the button to do rolls, so. Anyway, I need some rumors, if you don't mind, my lady friend. Because I'm sure you all have several new ones. But yeah, kind of shitty, we can't really change any of them, so... it's kind of an interesting idea, because several of them can be abused for getting money back. So it kind of forces you to select a store you want to forsake, but without knowing what they get, like, basically I feel like you should get some kind of hint at what kind of shit you're forsaking. High quality for high price. Let's get through here because we got a lot of rumor mongering people. Like, the rumor idea in the end is an interesting idea, but sadly it just seems like a shame that wasn't really fulfilled to a really big element, though. Let's see, selection is poor, but their resale prices are high. But we got level grinding we can do to get our money problem woes solved, so I won't be abusing the resale. So let's take a look. She said Jolly Voyager. Was that the first one or the second one? Crap. We'll find out. Have we came in this store yet? I don't remember. Wow, you have a dark, serious looking, yeah, must not be the one in this area then. I can't remember what this district was called. No? That was... Oh, yeah, you gotta spread the rumor for us. Ah, man, I'm not all here today. Okay. I don't know when I should try the theater mode, because one of the... So, I looked into this theater mode, because that one viewer told us it was new in the PSP version. We did peek in here, but we didn't actually do anything. So, in the Japanese version, apparently theater mode allowed you to basically make your own dungeons and bosses and all that kind of shit. So, they also give you pre-made scenarios that kind of link to Persona 1. But apparently there were also DLC scenarios that you could buy that were only in the Japanese version on PSN. So, the only things we got was the preset ones that were for the base game. They took the editing thing out of our version due to complications of some kind. Personally, I think it's called saving money. But, so I don't know if I'm really gonna bother with that, because I think the first one said it recommended being like level 30. Which, I mean, we're getting closer to now, but originally, you know, that was quite a ways off. Quite a ways off, so I don't know if we really want to bother with that quite yet. Also, I kind of learned something interesting. So, I wasn't aware of this until someone accidentally pointed it out. So, just a small thing about Eternal Punishment. Eternal Punishment's cast is a lot of adult characters, mostly. Not so many youngins like most other Persona games. So, I didn't know this, but apparently the person you're actually talking on here, Bafu, their character in Eternal Punishment. They're very important in Eternal Punishment's plot, so I thought that was kind of interesting. I wasn't aware of that, so something to keep in mind for the future. But that's still quite a ways off. We haven't even met the Fuhrer yet. We've heard about him. We haven't met him yet. Oh boy, is it going to be interesting when we meet the Fuhrer. Oh dear. We're going to have a lot of localization conversation now. See, Jolly Roger can buy real weapons. Bad stock, high trading value. See, most of us, a lot of us aren't too familiar with the Persona 2 stuff, so for a lot of us, most of this is pretty, uncharted territory. You can buy wheel armor, quality and price is average. The two, yeah, they're still traveling with us. Shouldn't we, like, not to be mean, but shouldn't we dump them somewhere? I mean, I would think it's pretty, whiskey to keep traveling, having them with us. Is it Pachinko Gold or Pachinko Silver? It's gold. The Whittle talked about gold, and there's one place literally talking about... There's one place literally called fucking gold, so... I mean, like, if that ain't it, then I don't know what the fuck. It's kind of interesting that guy told us, if you choose the wrong answer, you actually skip the dungeon. It really makes me wonder what speedruns for this game's like. I really will have to check one out when we're done. Because it's very curious. Because I would imagine for the speedrun, people obviously would probably skip those said dungeons. Okay, crazy schoolgirl, what you got? Give me your rumors! Says wheel weapons. Selection is great, but the resale prices are in the pits. Quality is great, but very pricey. Right. Yeah, going to find the Wumos is a bit monotonous, though. I really hope they improve a lot on the Wumo system and Eternal Punishment. Because the concept is interesting, to fuck around with stuff in the game, in the towns, the stock and things. Cause unique monsters to appeal. I mean, the whole idea is interesting. I just feel like it's not too as good of polish as it could have been. I mean, you could argue about being able to change the Wumos. Wait, what? But did I only... Okay, I guess I only got Wumos from him. Probably did that last time. We'll visit the detective agency soon enough. Then west to the park. I don't think there was anything in the shopping area for Wumo Mongling. Nope. Just to the park. The Shadow Man is still here. Hello, give me your Wumos. What you got? The quality and prices are average. Boo. Force to the skull and crossbones between the ship collected to... Maybe an ex-pilot. Wumo is the Jolly Roger owner's ex-pilot. It's crazy. Holy crap. I heard you're ex-mafia, kid. See, selection good, resale value isn't. Okay. If I remember correctly, that one stand had some good stuff to buy. Which is something we may want to look into before. So those are all for this district. So let's go ahead, choose Wumos, and go on a shopping spree. We got some money to blow on. Sadly, this detective agency is gonna eat some of it. But yeah, it's a questionable choice to make the Wumos not changeable, though. Like, and it didn't even tell you that that's the case. I only found that out when I wanted to actually change the gambling, because it was like, wait a minute. there's no way to change it. Because, see, you can go here, you can't do anything. You can view it and everything, but you can't do anything to it. There's no way to change it. It's a very good thing I have not done the sweepstakes yet. Because I don't know what I want to try with that, considering I won't be able to change it. Anyway, so Jolly Wadrel. Quality and price are normal. Quality is good, but expensive and cheap. Selection's good, but buyback's low. Selection's bad, but buyback's high. See, you see quality, price on normal, and then a quality, like, I don't know if it's the wording or, like, you would think that one's better, but the way everything else seems kind of ordered from best to lowest, so. Persona. Hey, Dennis, welcome. It's first time popping into the Persona 2 stream. Well, I'm just gonna go with this. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised you can't really change them. If they gave you a warning about that, then I would find it a lot more interesting. Okay, those are the only two. Those were for the Jolly Wadrel and Cliffy. But I did find out. I haven't spreaded it yet. I found out how you do demon spreading now. So I do remember when someone said that when you make them happy, you can ask for information. When you ask for information, a demon will tell you a rumor, and then you have to spread it to another demon to create a demon rumor. So, I have a rumor about Jack Frost right now. I just need to spread it. Though it was in the factory, so I don't know if I can just spread it anywhere, or if I have to do it in the factory. Not quite sure. So we're about like 20 hours into the game, Dennis, so. Currently, the town is in mass panic because three locations have burned down. The police station, the fire department, and the stadium area have all burnt down terribly. So, pretty bad. Is that what they do when they want to ride the hell train? I kind of get what you were going for there, but so the rumor I have for Jack Frost is he has some called atomic something. So that makes me wonder if I spread that and I get a Jack Frost, if he has that ability, I wonder. Buy some weapons, please. You know, weapons though, very holy shit, look at those prices, but look at that increase in attack, bro. Holy shit. Okay, I wanted to ask how long you've been into it. Yeah, we're about 20 hours into the game. The fire department, police station, and the stadium park area have been burnt down because of the mass cult. And we have to look for their next target, so. We prevented one of their targets from burning down. We protected the last one. Man, this is gonna be pricey, but upgrades, you really need that. We might be able to skip you. We want to make sure we have yours is not as big of an increase. We found a gun for her, so I think definitely a skip for you. Not bad, but. I think you two definitely. But yeah, I don't think that's as big of an increase for her. See, I think we found a weapon for him too, which is why there ain't as big of a... counting gambling, I think we're at like 26 hours. I kind of walked back to try and discount the gambling. Let's get those for now. I wave wobbly. See, you don't have anything else. Let's check the other shop. See if they got anything too good. 'Cause we haven't used too many attacks, so, you know, obviously I would find defensive stuff more useful. I mean, most of the attacking we've been doing is just mostly for things that are blocking personas and that, so we got some here. Fine butler-looking fellow. What you got for sale? Just a wee bit increase for just a little bit more. See, what about jackets? Ooh, that's a much needed. Oh, oh, what? Hey, Cable, what are you doing there? Sorry if that happened. I'm not sure. Yeah. So, the ladies, you don't need as much. We'll get 2 of those. Guys ain't too bad. I mean, the armor isn't too much, to be honest. I think I'll pass for her. I mean, it's just 8 points for her, really. It's 6 for him. Yeah, I mean, it's not too big of an increase. And she has a low vitality and stuff anyway, so I think I'll just get the armor for them. I'll go ahead and upgrade everyone's boots. And might as well go with the helmets too. They're not as pricey. If I go for all 5, ooh yeah, that's a good chunk of money still. Might still be some stuff to buy, you know, so go with that. There you go, you wobble. Okay. That. Oh wait, no. That was the one he was wearing right here. That wasn't for you. Yeah, see, he had that, so yeah, I believe we found one for him along the road. You definitely want this. Yeah, hopefully having that wing on her will increase her HP pool, since she'll be getting more vitality from it. Man, 12 vitality, man. So little HP. Anyway, and then... see, that was... See, I also bought this Orb of Solving. I don't know how you use it, though. So, I got that from gambling as well. I'm not quite sure how the fuck you use it, though. Okay, I think we're pretty good. I'll go ahead and save all that so we don't have to redo all that. So I'm pretty sure the answer to the previous riddle on the next location they're blowing up is the golden place. So we'll save and we'll go check it out and see if we're wrong or not. We can save scum if we are, but the last one was pretty obvious, so I'm just going to assume it's the same thing, and it's going to be pretty obvious. So let's get out of here. I hope the main killer's brother's okay, though, because he's an officer and the place is fucking burnt down, so... I'm not quite sure if he's dead. That might be slightly worrying. So where's the golden place? Wait there. Pretty sure this is likely the target. I mean, it literally said gold. And it was the wrong place. Kaboom! I highly doubt. Could be, though. Everyone needs to evacuate. This place might blow up. Huh. It's a boxing area? Well, we get to see this mysterious roommate of ours. Oh, no dungeon? So I guess this is an exercise. Fitness Club Gold. Doesn't really wing off the tongue. They don't look like they're here to box. Lingerie company, quick-tempered beauty who's frustrated by her bad luck with men. How many waifu killers are there going to be potentially here? Yeah, this building might potentially explode. You might want to get out. You do realize the police department explode. The police department is in flames. How can you be like, there's no way. I know the police department just burned down from explosions yesterday, but I think we're fine. He just found a bomb laying around. Yeah, can you run that by me again? I ignored it the first time. Took my savings, but I won't let him take my life? What is this gonna be, the next cult leader? Okay. Find transmitter. You need to get out of here. Yes, you do. You have lots of time to run. You need the one now. Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, you might want one. Yes, go do that. Yeah, I don't think that'll go very well. Okay, don't look like there's anything else here tonight. Nope. Alright, well, I guess that one guy just wants to exercise to death. Have fun with that. What do we got? Yep, no demons here. Again, before you random battle me? What we got? What we got? What? What the fuck? How the hell was that even on the ceiling? Seriously, how is that on the ceiling? What are you hugging back here for? Where'd they get so many fucking bombs? Seriously, how do you have so many damn bombs? Okay, this is a dead end this way. What? Was gullible on the... a gullible? No, a dumbbell. There was a dumbbell on the ceiling. That door? Oh. It's a little bathroom. No, somehow there was a dumbbell on the ceiling. That doesn't make any real sense, but guess what can you do? Demons from the last area, so nothing too different here. When nimble into auto settings, I did. I'll just go with that. So, if I never quickly this, you said you didn't get too far in the Persona 2, so... Did you get to the masked cult people? Yeah, the plot is getting pretty weird. The Fuhrer's shown up, supposedly. We haven't seen him, but... I know the teacher talked about the Fuhrer showing up. The Fuhrer in the last battalion. Insta kill? No. No insta. Give me an insta kill. Just die. 60 minutes? I do like it a lot more than Persona 1. I feel like they really addressed it, a lot of problems I have with Persona 1. But, like, the Wooble system, I really feel like that they didn't do a lot with it. Like, there was a lot of potential for it, but they didn't do much with it. So I'm very curious to see what it's like in Eternal Punishment. Because I really hope they improve on it. Because it's such an interesting idea. To make Woomers and fuck with just the game in general. Stores. And you can make demons get affected. Let's see. Yeah, so hopefully that'll help with Vitality a little by getting that. Because dang. 12. In here. Just an item. But yeah, so this mass circle is trying to, like, make some kind of prophecy. Oh, speaking of which, you know, some of those goons, like zombies, you can't do anything but kill them, so. But yeah, they're like trying to make a prophecy happen. They need like 4 pillars of fire. So they did one. Well, I guess if you count the fire department and the police station, but I don't know if those are part of the prophecy thing they're doing. But they definitely have 1, if not 3. We prevented... I'm assuming not, because if they did, then, you know, they all way over 4 then. Because we're finding these locations based on this prophecy thing, so... What's up with the moving floor? We back at PS1? It's just how they made the battles. Yeah. Afflict. Ouch. 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 Don't make me manually put in things. It's so slow. I don't want to manually put in stuff. But yeah, I want to check out some of the differences between this and the original PS1 version. Because the PSP version's a version of Persona 1 and the original have so many differences just between the Japanese version, not counting the original American localization. So, I'm just kind of curious. I know of one song they cut out of this version, which was actually a pretty good song, so it's kind of a shame. But it definitely feels like it didn't suffer as many problems, though. I guess I would probably go with the first one. I would have to reject Buckethead right now. I don't got my helmet in here, actually. Like I said, I was originally... I'd have to go fetch it during break or something if you realistically did it. Yeah, I probably should put a note only one at a time. Or something like that, probably.
Do you want my autograph?
No, we don't want your autograph, boy. Oh, I should have healed her while I was out. Oh well. I'll get it in a second. I'll get her healed in a second. Also, I'll be curious to see what the encounter rate on Eternal Punishment's like, since it's on. We'll be playing the PS1 version of that, which I'm gonna assume is probably gonna be more accurate to what the original Instant Sin was probably like. Because the encounter rate is just feels really high to me in this. Someone told me they actually preferred the battle menus in the original games more than the PSP one, though, so that'll also be interesting to see. Because the menu system at least kind of looks like it goes with the game more than what the one they used in the PSP of Persona 1. Man, the menu system they have in the PSP version of the first game does not feel or even look normal for the game. It really looks out of place. I mean, the menu system, like, I've never seen the original Innocent Sin, so I mean, it looks alright to me. It has a very strong color of red, where 3 has blue, 4 has yellow, and 5 goes back to red. Just can't get anything instant killed. Instant kill some bro. No, no. Anything but confusion, please. Of course. Yeah, I gotta get healed after this. I need to learn some new fusion stuff too.
Looks like you're all talk.
I kind of wish they didn't have to go after each other to do the fusion stuff. Because on top of needing the right skills to be used, you have to get them in order too. So, kind of a lot of stuff to mess with. Yeah, that's some money. So that was inside the locker? See, just going in here and just wham out. Go! But yeah, I definitely enjoying 2 much more, I'd say, than 1. Like, 1's themes and that aren't bad, but I really feel like just a lot of the mood. Like, when you go listen to the OG music of Persona 1 during several moments, like, the mood is so different and much better in the original. So many songs are gone in the PSP version, and the few tracks that they added to try and make it more popish just ruins so many of the moods. Like, go watch a video of the, even if it's the original localization version, go watch the hospital portion of the beginning of the game, and then watch the PSP version. Like, it's like night and day difference. The aesthetic mood of this setting is just really... The themes of the story and the characters and that, it's all good, and the... Obviously, not doing the butchered localization they did in the original by trying to make it set in America, which was stupid.
You sure picked on the wrong guys.
I guess what can you do? That's why I made it really hard to really recommend what version to play. If you don't, like, honestly, if you understand Japanese, you just better just get the PS1. But if you're like me and you just know English, you're just screwed because both experiences are inferior. It's just a real shame. Oh no. Is there a door I can go in? We got more staircases. It's just such a shame that for us who don't understand Japanese, it's just not a good version of Persona 1 to play. It's a real shame. Hello, we're doing alright. We're at Golden, and we're trying to look for a clue or the detonator or both, while being hit by many, many random battles. Okay, everyone's apparently weak to wind. Just kind of, oh, immune to that. Kind of ranting a little about Persona 1 a bit. But how are you doing today? Yeah, I really wish there was a better way for English-speaking people to... Good lord, they block fucking everything. I might have to fucking change this up then. So, wait. Weak the swords, though. The weak the light, so they can get insta-killed. They know a lot of shit, though. So that would be... It should be all the melee stuff, so they only weak the sword. So it said... So, I don't want Dark, Nuke, whatever the hell MN was. But they just used wind and it's... Then use wind and... Oh wait, no, I know what. It's a wing attack that does physical damage. It wasn't a wind-based attack, that's it. Damn, she's gonna get moto deal. Oh, that one there. Eh, just leave him on auto. Good to see you fine as well. We finished up Catherine today, because people wanted me to finish up Catherine instead of saving it for next Friday. So, yeah, I just let him go through this stuff. I guess that works out. I've seen there are new ways to spend souls, channel points, but what are the effects of magic? Magic will let me wear one of my hats. One of my hats. I also am starting a voting system with channel points too. But yeah, I have a... Way back when I first ever went to a convention, I got a black mage hat. So, I thought, oh, you know, maybe that'd be some silly, some people can spend points on, and, because I'm trying to still think of good things to do with channel points, because it feels like you just gotta get some creative, so I just thought it'd be something to try. But I'm gonna try, like, a poll thing as well. How many floors of this hellhole? I just want to cry over the encounter weight, though. Oh, it's Pyrojack. At least it looks like Pyrojack. Yep, it's Pyrojack. Well, freezing should do good against him. He just punched me with a land-on. See, that was way better than the land-on. Plus, hitting everyone, even if it's 3 damage per everyone, it would still be better. I know there's one guy with the kind of currencies that bots can be set to. There's one guy who made a, like, thing where he'll just die on purpose if anyone does it. I'm just like, I don't know, that seems really cool to me, but... Like I said, I'm open to ideas, too. But, yeah, I thought doing a voting poll thing would be an interesting idea to get people to spin some of them and kind of vote different things up and down and that. I'm probably going to waste the points, because right now, we've had... like 5 people use them today, and I'm like, maybe it needs to go up a little bit more. I'm surprised they're not weak to that. Oh, they're probably weak to the water element. I keep forgetting water is an element in Persona 2. And only Persona 2. Like, here's Aqua, and now it doesn't exist in any other entry. So what kind of challenges you mean? Like, use, like, don't use items, use weak gear, like... Like I said, you might want to take advantage of it. Because I had a funny feeling 5,000 might be too low. Hey, there's Woom Heal. I had a feeling it might be a little low. Oh no, did I find Trish? No, no. Nope, bail. Bail. Bailing. I don't need overpriced healing. This is a really big exercising facility, I tell you. I've seen crazy old channel awards. The other day I was watching a channel that allowed you to choose a person to be banned. Okay, that sounds stupid. Hey, we found it. That sounds really stupid. Ban yourself? Why? Why would you even do that? That's hurting your channel. That sounds so stupid. Shouldn't we, like, you know, let the... Well, okay, wait. The police department burned down. Should we let someone know about all these bombs? What the fuck is that? Is that a mask on their face? I think they're wearing a mask. I couldn't tell if they were or weren't. Oh, that's actually, that would kind of make sense, actually. probably is with the Master Sword Cool. It's just silly no one would do that. I don't know about that. I've seen stupid people do things. Every day we stray further from God's light. That's actually a very appropriate thing there, Dennis. Give him a plus up on that. And if they do, can always unban right after. I don't know why you would do that. That seems really stupid. So now I gotta go find this person. Can't finish looking around in here? I've played RPGs where you get kicked down. There's treasure in there. Don't think I'm stupid, game. Oh. What was that for? Yeah, that was for... No? Nothing? Yeah. Disappointing. Yeah, too bad we don't got a vague hint where he went. Didn't he look kind of cool? I don't know, well, he just looked like a loser over well. Yes, I agree with Dennis, though. I think that's very appropriate for the situation. Oh, there's another place over here. Oh, nope, that was just pipe hole again. Oh, no. Yeah, looks like they're just saying the same stuff here. How much do I bet he went down a floor? Dance studio. Man, I tell you, if this is even remotely realistic to stores in Japan, this is a really big exercising place, man. Too many of these masked weirdos here. Wouldn't somebody like notice all these freaks and be like, what the hell are these fucking weirdos in here for? Wide in the face. That's why Japanese are slim. But that was because of their diet. I mean, they do eat way healthier than most other people. They eat crap tons of eggs and fish, man. Lots of fish. Yeah, see, he actually, that board's attack, it's a physical attack, but it actually logistically hits everything as opposed to doing a group effect. It is pricey on the SP. You know, I'm starting to wonder if they have to be weak to light for instant kill to work, because I don't really think I've seen the instant kill work on anything that ain't weak to light. Unless the percentage is just really low. Now let me hit you with my staff, hun. You know, fuck using magic. Let me just poke you with my staff. Why would I want to use magic? Why would I want to do something silly like that? No, actually, they're not even summoning personas, so how are they even really using magic, actually? Isn't that kind of a problem, actually? Just saying. I'd say probably after this place, we might take a look at maybe some new persona options, too, since we're a little past 20 now, so... More dressing rooms. Well, that was a really fast random encounter. I gotta get to 24 so I can get that one persona. And hope it works. See, I do wonder though, because the PSP version of Persona 1 was vastly easier than the original version apparently. So I'm kind of curious if they did something similar to 2, because 2 so far, on the PSP at least, has not been very hard. I mean, worst we've really had is some sponges, really. Overall, it just hasn't really been hard. And considering I've had Persona reject me saying I'm under level is making me really wonder if they fucked with the difficulty a lot. I definitely have to say going to Eternal Punishment, which will be on the PS1, I'll probably answer that. Because if it's still easy, then I guess they kept it normal, and if not, then, well then, I guess they messed with it. I mean, to be fair, at least in the first game, like, the first game is pretty archaic, really, to go to. There's a lot of complicated crap in it. And a lot of busy work. Eternal Punishment is on the PSP. However, Atlas did not localize it. So, if I did the PSP version, it would be in Japanese. So, but we did get the original PS1 version of Eternal Punishment. We did get Other on PS1, but we did not get the localization of Other on the PSP. So, if I remember correctly, Atlas said like they lost the code or something for it, which was also a similar excuse they said to Devil Summoner for the PSP as well. They said they lost the code, so they couldn't do anything apparently. So, luckily, at least with Eternal Punishment on the PS1, the localization isn't as fucked up as the original game was. They did adjust it a little bit to make it make sense, but Willie didn't come out, but the first one didn't come out. Yeah, it is kind of weird. I mean, at least they did give us Innocent Sin, because then they would have really been fucked up. But yeah, it is weird. I'm pretty sure they said they lost the code. I'd have to look it up. It actually might not even exist anymore, because Atlas got rid of their forums. I'm not sure if Twitter was around back then. Was Twitter even a thing back then? I don't even know. I don't even know. It might have been on their forums, which is shut down now, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if those. Oh, that one has a different looking. Aha! So that's how you tell them apart. An all card? The fuck is that? Increases all of the Persona stats by 4. Oh, nice. That's very nice. Innocent Sin reduced the difficulty considerably in the PSP version. The damage ratio suffered lots of alterations, such as the fact that enemies do slightly less damage. Good old we lost the code excuse. Hey, I'm just saying that's supposedly what I remember hearing. We can't get through though. Oh my gosh. You cannot wait, bro. I mean, maybe I just haven't played PS1 RPGs in a long time. To be fair, it has been a long time since I played a PS1 RPG, but whoa. That's a new one now. I haven't ran into that one on the left. Also, I should do some healing before we get fucked over. So it is easier then. Yeah, because I'm just saying, at this point, the game should be picking up in difficulty. Oh, fuck. Okay, wait. And I gotta whisk it then.
Next time.
He blocks it. We haven't fought that one yet before, so. Son of a... Okay, now that one, you cannot tell me that wasn't way fast.
Do you want my
That was
autograph?
super fast, boy. I only walked like 2 steps, though, boy. Like 2, 3 steps at most. I wonder why they messed with the difficulty this time. I mean, like I said, for the first one, it's a really, like, you have to actually, like, research to understand a lot of things. Like, there's a lot of hidden stuff, like, the affinity thing. I actually learned later the affinity thing where it says best and stuff was actually hidden to you in the original game. And then when sometimes the personas would do like special things randomly, that actually has to do with the affinity. So apparently when they're like at best affinity, that means you can trigger that special potential, but you also have to figure out how to trigger that special potential, because all of them are triggered differently. Some are counters, some just happen randomly. So it's really weird. Weirdly enough, the boss's HP won't reduce, so I guess that's why they can take a long time to die. Weird. I wonder why they will, because the combat system does feel much better in 2. The only real complaint, and obviously I won't know the comparison towards the PS1 version, but the menu, going through the menus and giving direct orders is kind of sluggish. And I don't know if that's the same for the PS1 version or not, but it is kind of annoying to go and change everyone's stuff. Doesn't feel very smooth. But overall, I do like 2 a lot more than 1. I feel like a lot of the elements are building up here. I know I've said that before. Which is definitely why I can see why a lot of people always feel sad that they don't really do much with Persona 2's cast. Because honestly, I actually would think they would kind of fit in. Okay, can I get in here and not suffer? There it is. No! I just want the item.
Your death won't be quick.
And also with the whole mask thing going on here.
Come on, babe.
I mean, masks weren't really much of a thing in the first game outside the Snow Queen quest. I mean, you know, you got the whole Persona mask theme thing there, but I mean, like, you got a lot of very heavy mask stuff going on in this one. Oh, I'm sure somebody's translating the PSP version. That's not shocking at all. I'm sure that's happening. And, you know, maybe one day that might be something to look into, because there's apparently an added, like a new scenario thing in the PSP version of Eternal Punishment, which is a bit of a shame that we won't get to see that, but maybe one day we will, maybe. One day. Okay, this better be good. Yeah, skill card. I can go with that. So that's what I did it now. So yeah, I think at this point we need to go back down because I don't think there's anything right there. When you go back to Eternal Punishment on the PS1, you will notice a considerably harder difficulty and a very different battle system. The sluggish UI in this version may be the consequences of the changes. See, like I said, someone's told me that the battle UI in the original is better. Somebody told me before. I mean, it looks nice, but going through the direct commands, like watching it play out is fine. Just going through the commands just feels sluggish. It's the same group that just finished the... Ooh. Nice. Another franchise I need to get into. We're just getting our second game ever. Nice. Yeah, we got... What was the one we got? I think it was like the 7th game in the franchise. The one that's on the PS2 and Wii. I think that's like the 7th game. And then the newest one that's coming out, I think it's like the 14th game or something. I don't even remember how many there are. There's way too many. Something like that. But, yeah, it's like we're just getting our second one of that franchise. That's going to be an annoying franchise to play, because that's going to involve a lot of emulation. Because that's the only way we're going to be playing a lot of those in English. It's that or play in Japanese. Which, I've played games in Japanese. I've played the entirety of Mother 3 in Japanese. Oops, excuse me. The translation for Mother 3 didn't exist yet. And I played the entirety of Mother 3 in Japanese. I've played, let's see. I played the first Dragon Quest Mystery Dungeon game in Japanese. That was hard. Chocobo Dungeon 1 in Japanese. I still one of the few only people to have a playthrough of Chocobo Dungeon 1 on YouTube, I think. Just hope we get a translation then and play a modded system. Like I said, it might be something down the road. See, from what I heard, the hacker who was working on the Eternal Punishment translation went on hiatus for an undetermined period of time. Go ahead. You can link a source. Thank you for asking. Yeah, there's nothing in the corner there. Oh, I need a heal. I keep whacking on the heels, man. So yeah, I think we just need to go back down the stairs. He's probably somewhere on the 2nd floor. Reverse engineering a game, yeah. Translations can be complicated. Sometimes you can get lucky and have it be simple, but there have been some crazy translations that people just like, you wouldn't believe how much of a nightmare it was to do this. Yeah, cause let's see, what's one in particular I remember hearing a lot of complications with? I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head. What was a translation I've heard that was really complicated because of how... I can't think of one off the top of my head at the moment. I know I've heard of a few. I'm sure Pat could probably name a few. But yeah, especially more so where they're making it harder to do shit. At least they're trying to make it harder to do crap. At least with older games, it was easier to access some of this stuff. Yeah, my guess is the guy's somewhere on the 2nd floor, because we explored some of the first and we just kind of went... I mean, usually, you know, when you going down or up a place, usually you're just continuously going that way. So, you know, it logistically made sense to just keep going up when we found stairs, so can you blame me? Well, I mean, I wasn't expecting the translation for Eternal Punishment to be witty, basically, though. Like I said, might be something to do down the road another day. Maybe after we play a lot of the rehashes of 4 and 3, 4, and 5. Maybe it's something to look into. Definitely when I'm done with both Persona 2s, though, I'm definitely going to take a bit of a break with Persona. I would like to go into Persona 3's PSP version after, but yeah, I want to probably take a little break on the Persona side. Now maybe going into Nocturne or something. Man, I've always wanted to do a playthrough of Nocturne. Sit down and cry tears. God, it's so fucking hard. Just running into these masked bastards everywhere. I'm not quite sure what I want to do after Eternal Punishment. But I mean, aside from the Q games, we'll basically played every Persona game in some form at that point, aside from the Qs. I really wish Loopy would get his new version of the 3DS capture card out, though. Because I know, Pad, you linked that, what are they called? Ketsu capture cards or whatever? But, you know, I've asked a few people, and even Cody of Pink Gorilla said they are awful. He said they are notorious for breaking. He said he's sold a few before and had people just fucking return them really quickly. Oh, Nocturne. Nocturne, even now, still remains to be widely considered one of the hardest JRPGs. Whip. But yeah, Loopy's working on it. He just, who knows when the fuck he'll get out. I mean, I hope it'll be sometime soon. Because those Ketsu ones, even before that, I didn't hear a very good reputation with them, to be honest. Like I said, I heard you have to use a specific program that you apparently can't download anymore. I mean, I'm sure if you go to, like, questionable sites, you can find other people's versions of downloads, but you get what I mean. It's not being updated, worked on. And then what happens when, you know, newer Windows versions come out, and then it doesn't work with OS apps and shit. It's like, what then? It's like, shit. You have to have a specific computer just so you can capture your 3DS. That would suck very much. It sounds like they're just saying the same crap. No slightly colored lockers, so I'm just gonna assume they're all gonna say the same stuff again. Couldn't give them new dialogue in any of these rooms. What about there? Staircase back to the first floor. No, that's the one I was on. So, I went all the way around now. So, I guess maybe he's on the first floor? Why have we not... That's... I'm assuming that was the front room? There's an area to the, like, the southeast area that we haven't been to exactly. No way to go through now. Oh, that would be ironic. Search the whole building and then go way back when you first started. Oh. What are your thoughts on marriage? Wonder what she would say to that. Not what I was actually expecting. Well, since I already did that, might as well continue. And Nimble, she liked the lovey-dovey type stuff, so. Well, reaction to them. How much older is she, actually? I mean, she makes it sound like she's old. Like, she don't... I mean, she looks like a teenager.
Come on.
I mean, what?
Don't be
18, 19? She can't be that much older. Hey, death cards. Thank you. Yeah, I don't... Actually, does the stat... Because the stat screen had some information, I believe. Let's take a look, actually. I think it did say... Let's see... Leo... The envy of men and women alike. It doesn't say their age, just their blood type. Yeah, in case you ever wonder about blood type, Japan has like a weird relationship thing about your blood type being significant. That's why you usually see blood types listed a lot. Oh, that's outside. So I think that was the... Okay, no, that was just the doorway I missed. 5 years older than the protagonist. Dang. She's quite a bit older. Oh yeah, because we cut away from the entrance. We didn't walk here, so... Handsome man. How wasn't a weird locker room with no one not private enough? Uh-oh. Honey? This is for all the wedding funds you oh my goodness. Damn. Yeah. Exactly, Pat. And she just suddenly has a persona, apparently. Well, that was anticlimax. Okay, well, I guess that's just anticlimactically solved. I'll be waiting in the Aerosmith Museum. Oh, well, that's like very direct. It's not even a whittle. That's not good at all. I think I know what scene this is leading to, because I've seen the scene where the last battalion show up. So I think this might be leading to a scene I've seen, but that's more at the end, I would imagine. We'll see. If so, then that means the last battalion should be coming up then, if that's what I think it's going to be happening. Don't want to ruin though. Don't want to ruin where it is. We'll see. Go ahead.